Right, Luis Enrique to the Premier League, and more significantly, Luis Enrique to Manchester United. That story in The Independent, written by Miguel Delaney, which has gone under the radar a little bit because of busy weekend in the Premier League, lots of transfer news, Michael Carrick doing well at Man United, and of course, no one really thinking that United are looking elsewhere at the moment. Well, this story tends to differ. Well, it doesn't tend to differ. It's saying that Manchester United are actually talking behind the scenes and are preparing a move for Luis Enrique, PSG manager who has won everything, quadruple winner last season, the best manager that is possibly available on the market right now, coming to Manchester United. Manchester United definitely interested and 100% thinking about making that approach to Luis Enrique. How does this work is the question though. How do Manchester United convince Enrique, who has got everything that he wants at PSG, to come to the Premier League and to Manchester United to work under Ineos? Well, that's the story that he's talking about, because United actually are preparing to do this, Miguel Delaney is writing. United are prepared to make this approach because they feel the best in class is where they need to go. They need a manager that's going to be able to take Manchester United to that next level. Not saying Carrick can't, and no one knows if Carrick's going to be able to do this because of the unknown of Carrick's career so far as a manager. He's not done enough yet. We love him. As Man United fans, we think he's fantastic right now because he's got Man United comfortably in third position, and United are miles ahead of our realistic rivals for Champions League football. He's done exactly what we asked him to do, or the club have asked him to do. No Man United fan in their wildest dreams would have thought that we'd have been in the position we are right now when Carrick walked through the door. We were a mess, but that's the situation. And the Enrique story, you have to take it serious. And what Miguel Delaney is saying here, in his words, Manchester United are discussing Luis Enrique considerably more now behind the scenes and are preparing to really push to get Enrique as United's next head coach going into the new season. As United fans, we look at this and we say, is this a realistic target for United? Well, it depends on the ambition of the football club. I've literally been talking about Man United signing Bruno Guimaraes. If that's the type of signing that Manchester United are looking to make, and that's where we're going with the transfer window and how serious we're going to be, you need a serious manager in as well. Michael Carrick is that. I'm not saying he can't get the best out of Bruno Guimaraes, not by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm talking here about how serious I'm taking these stories and so-called rumours of Enrique coming to United, because we don't think that there is any chance that Enrique is going to want to work alongside the Ineos model. He likes to have a say. He likes to obviously have things his way. And I've said this before, is there a point where an ownership model would look at the type of head coach / manager that they're bringing in and give them a little bit more slack in terms of how they run a football club, give them a little bit more power because they are proven quality? That's the difference with Enrique. Now, if United are serious about these transfers, and today we've had confirmation from Romano that United have already approached Bruno Guimaraes. If that's the type of signing United are going for and how serious they're taking this next step at the football club, then I can get on board with stories and rumours of Enrique being approached by Manchester United for the next head coach job, because that's the type of manager that says you are serious, you are going for it, and you want to compete, not just compete actually, win at the highest level. Enrique is elite. He's the only manager I have heard Manchester United fans talk about being happy about taking this job over Michael Carrick. There is no one else on the list, absolutely no one, that Manchester United fans would think, that I know of anyway, that I've spoken to, would be better than Michael Carrick and what he's doing right now. And I think that's fair. I would be gutted for Carrick, I would, but again, how many times have I said this? And I've heard many Man United fans say exactly the same thing. The sentimental side of this football club has taken over. We're too soft. We're going for the players and the coaches, jobs for the boys, and keeping everybody happy who's already there. And we've not got any ambition. Ambition is proved in recruitment. Ambition is proved with what is spent and investment in the right areas of the football club. Now, Ineos have put investment into the training ground, their own money. They have had a good transfer window, last one, and that is one so far. The one before it, meh, a little bit up and down. Agate, Xerxes, Yoro, Mazraoui and De Ligt. Well, De Ligt's not looking like a good signing either right now, and Mazraoui's not available that much. And Yoro really is the only one that's contributing to Man United's first team from that first transfer window of Ineos. So we have doubts. But that last transfer window was big for United. With no European football at all, to attract the players we did, gave us a little insight into what might come and get us a little bit excited about what might happen. Champions League football, I know Michael Carrick got it us, and he probably deserves another shout, but Champions League football with Ineos and the right investment in the squad, and Enrique coming in this summer, I would question any Man United fan in looking at this and saying that Ineos don't have the best intentions for this football club at heart, and their sole purpose is to make money out of Manchester United. Well, they're a business and they are going to make money, but if they brought in the likes of Bruno Guimaraes and they brought in Enrique as a coach and said, we're going for it, what can we say? That's all we've been asking for years. It's a big if, and obviously I'm not saying that it's happening yet, but what I'm talking about this morning is, and I want you to get into the comments section and let me know what you think as well. Can you take these stories seriously? And with what is being said now, does this mean, if these stories are true and you are taking them seriously, does that change your mind about the ownership of this football club and what Ineos are trying to turn around? Because let's not forget, we're not forgetting about what the Glazers have done and how they've destroyed this club. And Ineos have made mistakes. But would this be the statement that you were looking for in terms of being convinced that this was moving forward under their ownership, dual ownership, whatever you want to say? Get your comments in below and let me know what you think. Premier League fans, other clubs, fans, Manchester United fans, everyone pile into the bottom there. Would you like to see Enrique in the Premier League, first of all? Another elite manager competing with the best, or the so-called best, that are in the Premier League. It would be fantastic to see again, wouldn't it? Another top manager in. And obviously, let me know who you think would be better. If you're a Man United fan right now, are we right in going for Enrique? Should this be what the next step is? Is this the most important part for Manchester United in progressing and catching up and covering that ground that Sir Jim Ratcliffe promised us when he first walked into the club? Remember, dethroning Liverpool and Manchester City? Is this probably the most significant summer ahead of Manchester United under Ineos so far? I think so anyway. No people around this morning. Anyone who was watching or waiting for that to come in, obviously I've still done my walk around and got through the news. But this was more significant. I wanted to ask this question on Enrique, more importantly to everybody in the comment section. Get in there, let me know what you think. Make sure you pop a like on the video, and of course make sure you hit the subscribe button here on Adam FC, and I'll see you in the next one.